Uh, Hello, students. My name is Ilaria Marchesi, and I welcome you to the Medical Terminology online course for January 2016. Thank you for enrolling. I'm very happy to be working with you. This video is an introduction to the course in which I will explain you how it works, what is expected, and how you should study to make it successful and really to get the most out of it. Now, the problem with this course is that we have only 3 weeks and it will be a challenging course. So I want you to know from the start that it will entail a lot of memorization. And then since we really the January semester is only a 3 weeks course, you have to study very well every day, set aside from 4 to 5 hours a day to really work on this, so that you can get the best out of it, the most of it. I'm assuming that if you are taking the medical terminology course, you are interested in any way or any kind of medical field, um, whether nursing, whether you are a pre-med, you want to be a dentist, you want to just study anything that has anything to do with body, mind, medical terminology in some sense, health studies, medical studies, all sort of, or just even understanding this language. Some of you may be linguistic students who are just interested in the way language works, and even if this is not strictly a foreign language study course, it will teach you a lot about formation of terminology. If you are going to be studying and working in the health sciences, this will be hopefully most helpful to you. As you know, the reason why I'm teaching this course, I am a classics professor. My specialization is in Latin, but any classicist is an expert in both Latin and Greek, ancient Greek and Latin languages, and that's the reason why they are classicists usually who teach the medical terminology, because most of the terms derive from Greek and Latin. You do not need to know any Greek and Latin to take this course, but you will learn some of the terminology along, and we will have to refer a little bit to how the grammar and syntax in Greek and Latin works, but it will be straightforward that you will understand if you do not miss a bit of the schedule that I've planned for you. What I want you to do today, before we start tomorrow, is to go online in our Blackboard course and read very carefully the syllabus. You will find there are several pages on the syllabus. You can read it online, you can print it out, but you have to read very carefully so that you understand what is expected of you and how the course will work. Everything about grade, quizzes, exams, etc. First, the most important thing obviously is the textbook. You need to have the textbook by tomorrow, as and I hope that by sending you messages several weeks in advance, I cover this issue. I mean, I really hope that you all have the text, because we cannot do anything without the text book in this course. The main textbook is this, the Medical Terminology by Dunmore and Fleischers, or the details are in the syllabus. And also strongly recommended that you get either the paper copy of Taber's medical dictionary or the online version. The online version you have to pay for it, okay? But it's really essential. If you already own a medical dictionary, any other medical dictionary will work fine instead of this. However, if you don't, I strongly recommend this one that is written in the syllabus. Now, how this course works is that we have 3 weeks, 5 days a week. I'll leave you Saturday and Sundays to review what you need to review by yourself. Each of you will know what the things that you need to work on the most. So I want you to have 2 days in which you work by yourself on what each of you needs. I will be online to answer questions also during the weekend, but each of you will do his or her own review. Okay. So we have 5 days for 3 weeks, 15 days to cover the 15 chapters that are mandatory for the course. As you will see in the textbook, after chapter 15 starts unit 4 additional study, but this is for a subset. At that point you will be able to read additional study by yourself if you are interested in continuing this kind of studies. The program for this course is to cover and master the first 15 chapters, which means working from Monday to Friday, 1 chapter a day. 1 chapter a day is challenging. Obviously, this course would work in a different way if it were diluted through a regular semester. However, there is an advantage in condensing it so much, in the sense that I've tried to do all the exercises 1 chapter after another to really get in your shoes, and I see that working daily so much in such a condensed way really helps the memorization. So I am actually sort of optimistic, even if I realize that it is a lot of material, that working so much, so long every day on it will actually help you memorizing more than if it were diluted in several months. Each chapter has a list of prefixes, so little words that you put in front of the main part of the word, and suffixes that you put at the end, plus a vocabulary that you will have to memorize. After that, you have usually some sort of etymological notes to read, and then you start the exercises that are divided in 3 kind of exercises. And I want you just to look at the first chapter today to see just how it is structured, so that you can ask questions on how to study if you have questions. I try to write it, to describe it in the syllabus, but you need to look in the book to really understand how it works. So, what I want you to do today, which is Sunday, January 3rd, is open Blackboard, listen obviously to this video, after that open the syllabus link, read very carefully the syllabus, and then in the feedback area of the menu, write paragraph first describing yourself a little bit, who you are, why you are taking this course, presenting yourself, introducing yourself to myself and to the other classmates, and write any question that you have on the syllabus, on the course, etc., etc. Okay, so that tomorrow morning we can immediately start with chapter 1. what you have to do each morning when you start is open under documents in Blackboard. You will find chapter 1. Look at the video. I will give every day an introductory video to the lesson, and then start studying. By the end of the day, you will have to have done all the exercises for the chapter and send to me some of your answers. You will see in the syllabus that I asked you specific exercises to send to me so that I can see how things are going. Okay, but every detail about timing of timing of the exercises, timing of quizzes, final exam, etc. is on the syllabus. So first read it and then let me know if you have any questions. Okay, I will check your questions by let's say 9 p.m. tonight, and I will answer before midnight to all the questions, so that tomorrow morning by 8 o'clock you will have all the material to start studying for the first chapter. Okay, it will take 1 or 2 days to get used to the structure, but let's dive into it immediately, and please ask any question you may have. Okay, so read the syllabus and let's meet during today in the feedback area. Okay.